Hello, friends. Hope you're all doing fine. I was just here looking at all the fuzz balls that had got onto me. Not sure from where it came through the cleaning and the household chores, but that's what it is like. No matter how much you do, how much effort you have put in, I was just shooing away the pigeons that are troubling me here. That's what. How much effort you put in, it seems like it's never enough. Never enough, right? Goes along with my experience this morning. It's 9:30 in the morning of September 10th, 2025. It's a spontaneous sharing of beautiful thoughts, processing, doing the work, whatever you call it. Authentic, real, no photoshopping, no editing, raw. So it's a test, isn't it? It's a test for me. I'm going through with it. I have to deal with the annoying pigeons. I love them. They're very sweet. I've talked to them. I have a relationship with the hybrid pigeon with the white head and black body. It's lovable, sure. But for how long, right? You can only take it so long. Sometimes they go really, really crazy. Anyway, that is natural for created being to experience all the energies, feelings. That's what we learn a lot just by looking around us. Nature, mountains, birds, animals. No offense here, but the human being's intelligence and the high form of its material makes us think like that. Even thinking is at a high level of grade of a created being, isn't it? But we are all the same. If you hear it, depends how you hear it and from which place you are listening to it. It matters a lot. That's why it's very, very important for each one to think about doing the work in their own space, which is what we are all in all the time, is in our own space, in mind and heart. What we do with it, using the senses, using the medium of language and words, using the energy to work with hands or walk with legs, that is what people can understand and perceive from. So if that has to be perfected, then what is inside of us needs to be perfected. Only then what's inside of us is what's going to come out. So no need to take any offense. It is a fact. We are made of the same material, the 5 elements. That's why when we die, we go back into the mud. We go back into but we manifest a lot of things on this earth to remain, to leave behind a scar or a memory as a history, as a story lived, a story to be told, a story to cherish for lifetimes, eternally. What is left behind is, for anyone, when we leave, is the memory of this person in this body doing something good or bad, and the mind's consciousness, the thoughts, the wisdom, where can it go? How far can it go to master this? So the noise and the very homely feeling, it's all meant to be, in my opinion. We've tried it all. Getting a studio, buying this, buying that. There is no end to preparing the stage. When are we going to do the real thing? So there came a point when I just couldn't keep it inside. This is like a even if it's just a drop from the ocean, I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of this God-given gift that came as an intervention into our lives. So beautiful, the sounds, the songs. We were made into that. We were created. It was created. We're not a natural, there is no comparison, leave alone being in any competition for it to be $1 million prize worthy thing. No, this is so real. It becomes so personal, and it becomes like a family issue where money doesn't matter, attachments and our desires, all that doesn't matter. Everything falls away, and what remains is love. What remains is love. That's what a created being needs to understand. We're made out of love. We're made of love. We're made for love, and we're made with love. Especially for women, that's why it is very, very strong. No matter what, once she becomes a mother, she gives birth to a child, that kind of a deep, intimate love affair, which is so pure, natural, and beautiful. A woman understands that at the highest level, that love can create magic, love can do wonders. So it goes along, like I said, with all the, literally it's happening here. I'm not making up any stuff here. You will only receive truth whether you like it or not from this place. That is my heart, my mind. Because after a while one gets so tired of deception and scheming and scamming, and even if there is love within, if it is not being shown the right way, what is the use? I'm here current with what's happening. I'm very blessed to be feeling that way, to be free, not with hatred or grudge, but literally being free, because I am tracking and I have a very good memory. Like as an artist, you have a tendency to this kind of mindset that absorbs everything that it sees. And not that my intelligence did any great in the schooling or college. That was very, very intense. No, talking about a different level of perception where the puzzle solving mindset. I can track things, can remember what it was before and how I'm feeling now, carrying the burden of pain and how it used to be and what it is starting to become, the feeling of being free to be able to love even the worst fears, the worst nightmares that came from that person. Amazing journey it's been. So I'm here current, so hopefully it will inspire and help people to rise up to a new place, to a different place in their minds and hearts listening to this. So listen to it, before it goes into a judgment or no, the voice is not good, or the recording is not good, or There is so much noise, there is pigeons, this is so crazy. If you're starting to think that way, understand it's coming from you. That means it's your own reflection. So there are parts of yourself that is offended, that is all the time finding fault. There is no end to that, isn't it? There is absolutely no end to that. It is a vortex, it keeps dragging you down. I'm saying just shift from that place and listen and hear the essence of the experience of this, whatever is happening here. It's a relationship. I'm talking to you. It feels like I'm right there, sitting and talking to you, right in person. There is absolutely no expectation. I don't want anything from you. But I feel like it's my calling from my heart. So I started to do this. I said, I've waited enough to do this and do that. I think it's the wrong way. I just should be spontaneous and I should just start being with this part of me that is so beautiful, it's blessing me, and just share it. Even though I'm not sure if anyone's heard it, but it's a prep work, isn't it? One thing will lead to the other, and sooner or later it might be something that somebody needs to hear and feel that comforting tone of a friend's consolation and a blessing in sorts of in ways that you've never received it otherwise in the world. Forget about gods, forget about demons, leave them alone. I'm here simply as a human being, reaching out, searching for ways for a human being to be the best human being that you can be. Through these experiences of feeling love, kindness, and all the beautiful virtues and the spirits of good fruits, goodness, to the highest potential that a human being can experience. Understand? That is where I'm at. There is no time, because it's happening in my life. That is why I'm talking about it. I don't have a double life. This is what I've become. This is my life. It's become my truth. I don't have anything else going on. Perfecting my living, my thought life, my heart's feelings, and the will I have to make the choices to do, to not do, to be or not be. However, that is all the control we have as a human being. And you know what? Trust me, it feels like the perfect place to be, the best center, the best place to be balanced. And I think even the gods and the highest talented, gifted demons will start feeling jealous about a human being who is so capable of attracting that very God's attention and spirit, the ultimate spirit, which turns out to be so simple, is simply goodness and love. Just think about it. When you're happy, you love. When you love, you create. But after creating something, when we get too attached with it or become possessive and turn, we talked about it in the previous talk. If there is goodness, then that can be twisted and turned with an intelligence to make it into evil. So let's backtrack it back to goodness. Let's come back home. I don't really go out and have relationships because I want the space to perfect this work that is going on. It's been going on for whatever reason, you just keep going forward. It's taken some time because it's a ferocious energy to run away, to get offended, and to distract yourself from doing this work. But every time I have been picked up from that place and put into where I need to be to move on. That's how beautiful this love is. I'll give you an example. I'm remembering this. I may have mentioned it in other talks if you're following me. When I was with my son, very naughty, so energetic, and I was going through my own stuff, and I just come out to the balcony and I watch this monkey with a little baby monkey. It's holding it, getting it back. And then the little monkey wants to run away again. The mother holds it, gets it back near her, and this was going on and on. Finally, I thought it was so cute. Okay, something is happening there, let me watch. Then finally, what the mother did, she just held on to the tail of the little monkey. It was so cute. Now the little monkey is trying to go here, go there, and is not able to. And the mom, victorious in her uh, technical success of keeping the baby safe near her protection, in her love, she just held on to the tail and was protecting and loving the baby. Absolutely gorgeous. So I was just laughing at it, thinking about it. My mind is all fired up, learning from it. I come home and I'm just so jacked up, and I'm all full of inspiration now to not be so stressed out or, sad and mad and frustrated about how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that with my son. Really, that's all it takes. You just look around and you get one sign or a lesson, and from creation itself. Why did I connect with that? Just because I'm the same thing. There's no big anything going on here, Hey, but if you want to be deluded and if you want to be distracted and lost in that portal of unreal manifestations of the intelligence gifts, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, media and all those other things. Although, look, I'm not disconnected from it. I'm very much using media and I'm very much into technology. I came from that. I had a big career for many, many years in IT industry. But we have to be in the right place in our heart and mind. Then from that place, anything and everything becomes soft and beautiful and worth enjoying, and the peace is retained. Get it? We're not so serious and we're not so disconnected from our own selves, truth and reality to do something so inhumane because of those deluded objects and relationships we have. With immaturity or ignorance. Are you understanding what I'm talking about? If a child is so lost in that world with the phone and with that when the mother, not knowing what to do, grabs it, again it's the same thing, because I'll get to that point, to the point where he kills his mother. See, there are certain things that you cannot cross the line, isn't it? Then you've lost your humanity. Those things, it's happening in the entire creation. These two things are happening all the time. That's what the soul war is about, the good and the evil. So that's what I talked about, that monkey. How a mother can have a pure relationship with your kids. Very, very important. From the time I have begun my journey of motherhood, it's been an ongoing learning It's been very, very beautiful. There's no hope. It's certain. There is certainty that I will win in this game of a mother and son relationship. Make it pure again, make it beautiful again. The intimacy is beyond, what even a God and a devotee can have, really. Those kind of things should be happening. The constant state of hurt and hate and grudge, isn't it? And offendedness. I pray that heals. So, because when I was walking in the premises ashram, I went and had my breakfast. Today they gave idli and vada, so I love it. So I went to have it. I was successful because there's crowds that come, so it's hard to find that space in between where you can walk peacefully, do this sadhana, not fight with anyone, not react. And there are people there helping the devotees, to do this. They're called sevadals. They do volunteer service. Very, very frustrated people can be in this place. It's jam-packed with so many mindsets. The energy level is a very interesting, different level, Anyway, I get my breakfast successfully and they make you sit, and because I am in this thing of not having war with anyone, so I listened to that lady. Said sit here. I started eating. There's another lady comes and says you sit over here. I said I've already started eating and I have to listen to that lady. But anyway, then I realized they got me. So now I am in this relationship of arguing or trying to find justice, that I'm not doing anything wrong. But I anyway listen. I came and sat and I started to think about it. They got me today. Not that I was mad, or it was a very mild version compared to what used to happen before. Trust me. Then I started to think, she doesn't even mean it. She has no idea what she's doing. Somebody has told her to do, so she's doing it. You see, most of the time people are doing it because they're carrying a certain kind of energy that they're not thinking, I want to hurt this person, I want to be evil. No, they are being possessed by that spirit. Because they don't have this teaching of doing the work within, that you can push away certain things that has been overlapped in this beautiful human being, not allowing them to see the truth of what they really are. Then totally from that place, all these things won't even matter. Won't matter. Another example I will give my son. He's very curious, want to try everything and experience everything. Hyper, very high, highly energetic, active. And we had this fireplace and we kept trying to protect him. Pulling him back, and we just lost it. And a time came when we kind of missed. He found that space. He saw that nobody was watching, and he went and touched the fireplace door, and he got burnt. His tiny little hands got burned. He came running to me, crying, "Amma, ha ha! It's hot! It's hot!" I says, "See, you realize how much we've been telling you not to go near that." He hugged me, cried, and he learned the lesson. For some it is so extreme, so you can't help it. It's an energy that they're carrying, it's built up. What do? They have no control over it. They have absolutely no idea what is happening. That real person, that the conductor, the real master in it, it's slumbering, it's sleeping. So then I thought, why did I even take it so seriously? So see, they got me. So I still have more to perfect, which is awesome, which is good. At least I know it. Then I can work on it. You have to see what's coming out of you and then you work on it. I didn't fight. I was polite with her. But then they have no idea what, like I said, so much crowd comes. So your mind is just so scattered, and every day it happens. And then the next day it starts all over again. You see? So don't take it seriously. You understand, wherever situation, I am in this situation. But whatever situation you are in whatever circumstance you are in, you try to figure out You can never do what other people are telling you. It's very important to understand that your mindset, your heart is only understood by you. That is, like I keep saying, if you're on the path of truth and honesty. Like I was saying the other day, I'm sorry, I just can't lie. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like betraying. I don't feel like deceiving. It's just not in me. Sorry, I'm not going to be a good student to you. Whoever that is, an energy is, that is tempting you all the time to do these things, to save yourself, to protect yourself. It's nonsense. If you keep up with this work on this path of truth and love, I'm telling you, you will start to feel so free from the burden of even your body ache. See, body comes, life comes with pain. But we won't exaggerate it. We will do what's necessary to the truth of its existence. Not too much, not too less. You wear the right kind of shoes. Oh, the other day my shoes broke. My sandals that I did so much work to find on Amazon and buy it for my feet, because of this work, this body work. My whole body is changing every time, and it's become soft and very delicate. It's scary. But see, that spirit of God within is so powerful and so confident that it knows it will win. It knows that it will rise and shine, and it will heal beautifully. See, you just have to join it. And when you're one in tune with that, there are spaces that is created in impossible situations and pathways that are closed, and everything works out smoothly. Every little thing in life doesn't have to be so stressful and so all the time to fight, and oh God, there are so many other things to experience as a human being, my dear friends, really. So you figure out what you can do in your situation to heal it, to calm it, to create a space for peace, and only then we can even start to understand relationships in love with people, friendship. And all these rules we have accumulated in our head. No, I can't do this. No, I can't do that. I met some lady. She said, oh, you have to wear chappals. You have to do this, that. And the fear was, I'm going, wow. And how far we are in the mental state. See, so I didn't take it in any wrong sense. I listened to it. And I am looking into buying new shoes. It will happen. But what I'm talking about is that place where you can control yourself to not go into deep sorrow or stress state. Oh God, now I have to do this work all over again to buy this. So what? Okay, let's do it. Because what happened was, I don't mind walking barefoot. It's awesome to be connected to the ground and all that. But then the roads are dirty here. Inside the premises, it's very, very clean. But outside, it's a little dirty, although they have done a great job in cleaning up this place. I admire it. I'm so proud of it. I've been here for a long time in this area. I know it's grown. So it takes time for any place to develop, right? To change, to catch up with new technologies and new ways to keep it clean. So that's what's happening in the human being also. We're getting there. To be in tune in the pace and the space, perfectly aligned, in order for it to manifest. I know this energy so well, I'm telling you. Right before it happens, it will try to derail you. And then I have all kinds of twisted versions. I have analyzed all that, I've been through that, and I don't want to even give it any weight. I want to give importance to what it has made me into and share that with you. What it has taught me, how I have become. What I went through, that is not the star of the show. I'm here shining bright, smiling and spreading the light and sharing it freely. No fears, no shame, no shyness. We are just one with that spirit because it is a truth. It is a truth. You're experiencing that love. So that is my truth, isn't it? Who can steal it away from me? Unless I myself want to choose to lie or deny it. No, it happened to me. What is there to deny about it? You got me. I bow down to this beautiful love. I cherish this place in truth and honesty, and I can sit here and love everybody and everyone and everything in this world. You know what I mean? Only time will tell. When I really go out there, the new project starts, I don't know. We'll see. Then maybe we'll meet someday, if you have already heard my voice. But again, this is a changed being, a transformed being, so there is a motive behind this, even if we don't know what it is. It is not to deceive us. It probably is the only way to save that baby monkey from getting hurt, you see, or to save you from drowning into the pool that you don't know is dirty and toxic and it can kill you. Very high level understanding and unconditional and selfless love it is. That's what it is all about. We journey, self. You have self. You're cautious. You're self-conscious, but not selfless. I'm here to do the work. I will take it to any extent, any length. I will not give up on this love for myself, for my family, for everybody. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep working at it until it works. It will work. It has to work. The story can go any other way. There is no concept of giving up, taking it doesn't exist. It will happen. It will rise up. One thing will lead to the other and it will rise up. That's what's happening here. So even if it is stirring up all kinds of doubts and annoying reactions to this, let it happen. Watch it. It's coming from you. That when you finally get to a place when you can connect with this, it's going to be glorious. Because it's happened to me. I also reacted. I also had offendedness. I didn't like this kind of love. I wanted what I wanted. It's not right that this happened to me. It's not right that that happened to me. Right? So how long are we going to keep doing that? Because it does hurt when you react and when you also do that to that other person. Oh God, it feels so hurt. You feel so bad. How did this come out of me? I'm not a bad person. I'm not a mean, evil person who wants to hurt my own child. Then it starts to change. It will change. We have to come back home to our hearts. And hearts only love. Hearts don't hurt. Hearts only love, and hearts are soft. Hearts are not hard. Literally, even the literal organ in our body. Everything you can learn from how we are made. When we find that space in the mind where there is no clutter, things can work out way more beautifully. If you're not stressed out and you're peaceful and calm, you can do dishes in 2 minutes and get it over with. Instead of fighting with it and taking half an hour to 1 hour and then in between, you see what I'm talking about. So don't be afraid of space. Space is all there is, and that is where we are deluded. Is that we have to fill the space up with an activity or something all the time. It's not true. All there is space. And being one with that space is in between is the reality of the selfless being, the realization. It's the opposite of everything that's being taught or being told to us. Because that's the test. Are we able to find the truth on our own after we experience it and stick with it, instead of being afraid that we're not going to fit in, or live in constant fear that something's going to happen, somebody's going to do this, somebody's going to do that, and all that things that bind us into not being in the space and experiencing it. Visualize it. When you remove everything, there is just space. Then when you are in it, you have occupied the space. And when you do it as space itself, you have, it's a spirit, it's an experience in the body, mind, and the spirit. It's a collective consciousness that actually hits you, and you're in that state of absolute peace and consoled. Your tears are wiped out. You feel comforted. Won't you want to feel that? You want to cry real tears of joy. Come on this side, come home. Let's have a party here. It's been a long time. Don't be afraid to open your eyes and see. Take control of yourself. Believe on faith. Now that somebody's here talking about it, you should have a little more confidence. I'll be here in the space waiting and praying. So, I wanted to talk about a certain topic, but now it's ending with that. And then we will take it from there. We'll see how it goes. See, like I said, I'm not planning, or there is no particular lesson plan here. Just go with the spirit. I just see what I've experienced and what I've learned from it, and then I take it from where I left off. It's been happening for years now. Be aware, be awake. And the more you started to do this work, the more you will get challenges. But don't give up. Keep rising up until you reach the goal. Because the truth is, you are capable. That's what this topic was going to be from the beginning. You are capable. That is the truth. Okay. That's why we get offended. That's why we get mad. Our talents are not recognized. Our gifts are not properly blessed. But we also have to be willing. Makes a big difference. Instead of waiting here for somebody to see and automatic, that's ego. That's not coming from a place of humbled character. When you're willing, then you are on the right track and the right path to modify, to mold your character into a shape and form proportionate to what you understand that you're capable of. Get it? Not what others are saying, you can do this, you can do that, not pushing, not pulling, although we do all that and we find our place. It's okay, you can try it. It's not working out, you just let it go. Then you have to figure out what that letting go is. Then you have to be willing to, so you see. So we'll end it here. Know that you're capable, but also be open to be willing.